And both free throws good for Johnson. The Grizzlies off to a slow start, and this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, so kind of special to see how they match up. A lack of familiarity, both for the players. And the fans.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Payne for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Pass to Roden, back to Johnson. Here's Roden. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 11 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Knicks in New York.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, basket good.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Simmons passes to Johnson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. So the wing on the left. There's the triple. Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, using his frame to get into good position. Jackson Jr. getting the extra possession and points.
High post, Johnson. Jackson on him. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, a nice shot by Dixon.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Outside, Payne. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Payne. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got 4. Where's DA?
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Roden. It's rebounded by Memphis. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounds or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overall challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jackson. And it's Burden for Morant. Johnson, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 16.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Offensive rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Warren. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
They've got John Morant. Isley is out there with Dixon. Then there's Bird. And it's Jackson in its center. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
Johnson, the pass to Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So stand the Grizzlies trio of John Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Now Johnson. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Here's Isley. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Memphis. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Johnson. It's good. Dixon's got 10. Here's Simmons. Pass to McCain. Here's Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the 76ers lead by 9. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Now the pass to Bird. Out to the wing. Dixon. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Morant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Johnson left side, puts up a three, and the basket by Roden. Roden's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant passes to Isley. Morant outside over Simmons, and it's Morant missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And it's Roden missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. But take a look at the Hawks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Checking out the Sixers, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Here's Dixon. 11-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Johnson outside. Feeds it to Embiid. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Knicks was on a mission. He finished with 52 points and a triple-double for all that effort. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's... great players, but in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can.